Good evening, thanks for clicking on the special Hurricane Irene edition of the video blog. The time is now just going on for 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time here in Scotland. Certainly a non-tropical location, but with the technology we've got nowadays, you can follow weather anywhere around the world. And of course here at Weather and Climate Through the Eyes of Mark Vogan, I'm giving you special coverage, hopefully accurate coverage and detailed coverage frequently on the developments across the Western Atlantic at this time. Track guidance, the latest track guidance appears to have taken Irene's track. It looks as if it's going to stay north of Hispaniola. The core of the system, may I add, is going to stay potentially north of Hispaniola. That's good news for folks in Haiti, of course, recovering from the devastating earthquake. And we also find that I made a statement today, folks, on Facebook on the fan page, saying that I would rather see a hurricane make landfall in the US as opposed to Haiti. And the reason being is, folks, I think the US is better prepared, there's more finances, and there's better resources there to deal with such a situation. I think Haiti, of course, being very vulnerable to tropical cyclones as it is, it's very, very vulnerable, and it really needs time to recover from the devastation of the earthquake. Now, there's quite a few complex details, folks, that I'm going to run quickly by. First and foremost, tropical systems right around the outer periphery of a Western Atlantic ridge, and we're finding that's going to be the case over the next 4 or 5 days. But there's two features, folks, that is going to be very, very important and crucial as to basically the track of Irene. The strength, the intensity, and the environment around Irene doesn't look anything to suggest that this system isn't going to become a powerful Category 3 hurricane, if not even a 4, folks. Water temperatures around the Bahamas is borderline 90 degrees, folks. Borderline 90 degrees. When you've got a very, very conducive atmosphere around it, it's like light in the blue touch paper, to say the least. Basically what I'm going to be looking at is there's two troughs, one of which is going to be passing through northern Canada in the next couple of days. Now that trough, quite often tropical systems to the south of these waves that go across northern North America tend to sometimes can feel the tropical system and pull it in. Well, the secondary trough that's going to be over the northwest territories of Canada in the next day or so, and then it's going to move eastwards across the northern part of Hudson Bay. That secondary trough, folks, could meet the point by about Wednesday or Thursday where it actually feels the presence, or Irene feels its presence, way a couple of thousand miles to the north. And Irene at this time, by about Thursday, is going to be over the Bahamas, potentially as a Category 3 or higher storm. And what we're going to find is, folks, is that going to feel it, and is the trough going to pull Irene up into the South Carolina coast? It's a stark forecast, folks. I have a very strong belief at this time anyway that ground zero for landfall as of this time, as of Monday evening, could be around Myrtle Beach as a Category 3 or Category 4 hurricane. Now it looks as if Florida, although going to be sideswiped, it's going to feel the wind and the rain. It looks as if it's going to miss the peninsula itself. It looks as if it's going to take a more slightly more northwest jog and north jog in the latter 12 to 24-hour period prior to landfall. I do think that the overall environment suggests that it's going to go around the western Atlantic ridge, but that secondary trough, like I've explained a minute ago, looks as if it could be enough to pull it northward, give that slight more northward jog, and it would then directly impact probably South Carolina, perhaps even just slightly to the north up towards the South Carolina, North Carolina border. But I'm very concerned, folks, that the system will trend and take that northwesterly turn in the next day or so, and what that will do is it will miss the islands. It's going to miss Hispaniola, the core of the system I'm talking about. and it's going to miss Cuba. It's going to go into the very, very bathtub warm waters around the Bahamas, and what we'll tend to find is that it's going to go up the east coast and then impact potentially South Carolina. But thanks for joining me, and I'm going to keep you updated, folks. I encourage you to check out the Facebook fan page. I'm giving you the link at the top of the page. Check that out, because when I'm on the road, when I'm working, I don't have access to my blog itself, but I can update you on the Facebook fan page. So check that out, like the page, and I'll keep you updated with the very latest updates as to what's going on with Hurricane Irene. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Bye.